Man, it should be mandatory. Imagine if it was mandatory for everyone at the age of 60. For those that are fortunate enough to live to 60, they have to start writing a book. Imagine that. If that were the case, and it was mandatory to publish it, when you're going through these fucking difficult times, you would be like, damn, this is gonna be a crazy chapter in my book. This chapter, man, this is chapter 23. This is chapter 34. This is the chapter that's gonna inspire millions. This is the chapter that people are gonna say is peak.
Leave us, this happy family,
Yes.
to achieve your goals? You selfish.
Dude, if I try to go to the gym, she guilt trips me. And she's even done it so often that now the dogs guilt trip me. Look at how they're looking at me. I'm literally just gonna go to the gym right now
How can you leave us?
and they're all just like looking at me sad. All right, I love you guys, all of you. What the? Dude! How? Why are they just... Oh, they're so cute. All right. So... What is up, y'all? Lighting is not the greatest. Oh, that's better. Let me make my pre-workout, and I'm getting ready to go to the gym, and I need to eat my banana. Yo, today Michelle and I, it's not a super jam-packed day in terms of exciting things. We have a double day of filming, but I am going to the gym. I've been going to the gym about 4 or 5 days a week, but I haven't brought the camera back since my first time. So I'm bringing y'all with me again, getting out of my comfort zone. I've kind of got a feel for how crowded it gets, and I met the workers. I just feel a bit more confident, comfortable. So excited about that. And there's a couple things that I'm gonna talk about that I think are really important and I think impact all of us. So all right, you guys, I just got to the gym and man, we're watching super random, but we're watching Demon Slayer, right? And there's also this show on Netflix that I highly recommend you watch called The Blue Eye Samurai. I think it's called The Blue Eye, or maybe it's just Blue Eye Samurai. I don't know. Super fucking good. It's 1 season long. Anyways, both of these shows have a theme around swords and the importance of swords. And man, because of some of my last vlogs, I've received messages from people who basically share some really deep stories, stuff that I wouldn't wish upon anyone, but stuff that happens to us in life. People losing loved ones, brothers, sisters, parents, losing their jobs. Some people told me about finding out their significant other cheated on them. Like, I'm honored that people are reaching out to me, sharing these things, and I'm always willing to listen and provide my thoughts and feedback. And that's what inspired me to make this video today. And I'm gonna bring you guys into the gym with me as well, and we'll talk more through it, because the theme about today, which you're probably like, why did you talk about Demon Slayer and Blue Eyed Samurai? And how does that, apply to all these other things that you're saying? Basically, a blade in these shows, when you think about a blade, a sword being made, it's always put through this process of, and I'm not an expert, so I know this isn't going to be super accurate, but I know it has something to do with like molding the steel, right? In fire and lava. I think it's like fire, but sometimes it's lava. In fire, and you're heating it up. It has to go through fire, and then it's hammered on and forged, and it goes through all this fucking trouble to then come out the other side as this sharp, beautiful blade that is capable of doing all of the things that it's capable of doing. And the reason why I just find that so relevant to the stories that I'm reading. Dude, I even sent my brother, he found out that he was going to be laid off, right? And I remember, and he's having a baby, and I remember him thinking, like, he hit me up, like, stressed, like, what am I going to do? And one of my first responses was, and I know this is going to sound dumb and it doesn't provide a solution, but a blade does not become strong until it's been through the fire. That can be applied to everything. And so when these people are reaching out to me, when my brother reaches out to me, and they tell me about all the shit that they're going through, it's weird. I don't know why my brain works like this, but literally the only thing that I think of is, holy shit, you're going through the fire right now. My brain automatically goes to this one place. You're about to make one fucking sharp ass blade. Your sword is going to be so dope at the end of it. Like, call it optimism, call it delusion, I don't know. But when I hear trials and tribulations that people are facing, all I can think about is when they, or you, if it's you that you're going through something, when you make it out of this, you are going to be an example for others. And it literally is nothing more than fire that is forming your blade. And in life, like, some of us are going to have more fire and hardships and go through more struggle and pain to come out on top. But truth of the matter is, for those people, the story is that much more inspiring and impressive when you do make it through. And that just means your sword or your blade more than likely is going to be capable than most others. I'm about to go in and we're going to have a fucking amazing workout. It's a pull day and I'm going to try to push myself to do as many pull-ups as I can. But even in the gym, this theory, this concept can be applied. To make it out, to have this body, I have an image of what I want my body to look like. In order to get there, I have to go through the fire. You have to put your body through the fire in order to go there. And so I just wanted to share this real quick, this kind of theme, this message, because I'm sure you're going through something right now. Most people in life are going through something, but you have to try and look at it as this is nothing more than the fucking process that it takes in order to create a blade that is sharp and ready to fucking kick ass. I watch anime. I'm sure you guys know that. Most of you, I'm sure, watch anime too, because I think most of you on this channel come from Rice and Ginger. But even if you don't, anime can offer a lot in the sense of motivation. And there's a lot of themes around these swords in anime, which is super fucking badass and cool. Katanas, there's a bunch of different names. But it's all applicable to just about anything we do. And I want you to remember that, whatever you're going through. Go watch some anime. I'm watching, like, Demon Slayer is super dope. And, if you haven't watched it, obviously start watching it. But Blue Eyed Samurai as well, same thing. They get really into making the blades and how important it is they go through so much fucking shit to create a blade that can withstand and actually hold up against certain enemies. And it's the same thing with us, y'all. And so for all of you who have reached out to me, for anyone who is watching this who hasn't reached out to me, but you're going through your own shit, man, you're going through the fire right now. You're forming, on the other end of this, you are going to be a blade, a sharp blade who can tell a story of overcoming and going through the fire. And I'm telling you, there are going to be people who you will inspire. So just keep your head down, stay optimistic, and visualize what you are going to look like on the other side of this fire, this trial that you're in right now, because we all will make it through it. All right, let's go hit this gym. Okay, the goal is I'm gonna do 5 sets of pull-ups until failure, and I'm listening to you can't really see it, it's called Push Past Your Limits from Black Clover, and that's literally what I'm gonna try to do. So I normally can do 10 pull-ups, 5 sets of 10, usually around there. I don't know how many I'm gonna do, but I have the camera rolling, so I'm just gonna push myself to do as many as I can, and then a month from now I should be able to do more. And so we'll keep track. I'm gonna count them out. Let's get it. Okay, I normally only do 3 sets. Doing 5 is gonna be tough. But I think I just got 13. Oh. I'm also gonna mix it up. Wide grip versus reverse grip for the thighs. Oh, doing 13 on my first, really pushing myself, is why doing 8 right there, 7 or 8, was so hard. See, normally I just do what I'm comfortable with, which is 10. And what I'm realizing is we need to push ourselves a little bit more. So I normally do 10, then I'm able to do 10 again. But that's because 10 feels comfortable to me. Because I pushed myself to 13. Now, the next time I couldn't even do 10. That's a good thing. Just putting my body through the fire. All right. Gassed. Technically, shouldn't be swinging like that, using a lot of my momentum. But I'm gassed. Also, I'm trying to wait somewhere in between 45 seconds to a minute in between. The longer you wait, the more you'll be able to do, so just trying to be consistent. Solid warm up. Alright, next workout is gonna be bicep curls, but I'm just gonna use the bar, which is 45 pounds. And I'm gonna do 5 sets until failure. It's been a while since I've done these, so I have no idea what that is, like what number of failure, but just going through the fire. Going through the fire. Alright, let's do it. I'm listening to Orochimaru's theme remix. Oh, let's go. Hey! I think that was like 22. Once I have to start using my body to swing it up, that's how I know I'm done. So I want to make sure I'm focusing on the form. All right, another set till failure, 5 sets. 120 by the way. You know what's cool about, not gonna lie, bringing a camera to the gym really actually gets me to push myself, because I feel like I gotta not show off for you guys, but it's just like, dude, this is, nothing holds you more accountable than putting yourself out there. I'm just envisioning people watching, critiquing, telling me I could push more, do more. And I also think about, how can I sit here and inspire if I'm going half-ass, you know? And granted, some days I am gonna go half-ass. Some days I show up and I just go through the motions. But when I have this camera with me, man, I don't know what it is, but I'm pushing myself a lot harder than I normally do. Just kind of doing that 1, 2, 3 extra reps, and those make all the difference. Going through that fire. All right, let's go. Let's get back to it. All right, dance until failure, superset with lat pull downs. Oh, everything until failure crushes. What I've liked ending my workouts with is a kettlebell. I don't even know what they're called. It's kind of like a gorilla squat, Romanian squat. I don't know. But I'm gonna end with 3 sets of failure of that. And then I'll probably do some abs. And I don't know if I'm gonna do cardio yet. But this is a solid killer. And the reason being, even though this is a pool day, is my legs are my weakest. You can't tell, my legs are my weakest muscle group. So I'm trying to just factor in a little bit of legs almost every day. All right. All right, so I'm ending my workout with a walk, some outdoor cardio. It is, oh, it says it's only 85 out, but it feels so much hotter. But someone left a comment on one of my previous vlogs and basically recommended to change scenery up instead of just in the car. And so I really thought about that, and I think that makes sense. I think, you know, I'm gonna be talking a lot in the car because it just makes sense. I do a lot of thinking in the car. But, you know, I just worked out and now I would be just on a treadmill. Why not just take a walk outside instead? So that's what I'm doing. I won't talk too much more because I think the overall message of this video was kind of said before the workout. I know we're all going through shit, and I look at it like, I genuinely believe all of us have gone through enough in our lives to write a book, right? We all have. Some books are gonna have more drama, some's gonna be filled with more romance. Some of our books will be filled with more pain and loss, tears. Some will have more success stories, triumph. It's kind of like anime when you think about it. Not all anime ends with the heroes winning. If you haven't watched Attack on Titan, I mean, if you know, you know. And so when you're going through shit, we're all kind of stuck. We feel stuck, or we're going through some sort of challenge in our life. It really is just dealing with the peak moments, just like anime. We're just going through the fire. We're sharpening that blade. And so try to look at it like that. I know it's fucking hard when you're going through it. You know, I'm watching Naruto right now. I think we're like halfway through. And it's like, if you think about some of the most challenging times that Naruto has been through, if he just sat there during those times and gave in to that shit, his story would be different. And it probably wouldn't end up being one of the most popular animes of all time, right? So basically, I want to leave you with that. I'm sure you're going through shit. We all are. But that book that you write, man, it should be mandatory. Imagine if it was mandatory for everyone at the age of 60. For those that are fortunate enough to live to 60, they have to start writing a book. Imagine that. If that were the case, and it was mandatory to publish it, when you're going through these fucking difficult times, you would be like, damn, this is gonna be a crazy chapter in my book. This chapter, man, this is chapter 23. This is chapter 34. This is the chapter that's gonna inspire millions. This is the chapter that people are gonna say is peak. It's actually a really great way of looking at it. Yo, by the way, look at this. Look how cool this looks. Looks dope, doesn't it? Man, it's actually... Damn. I don't know why this looks so sick to me. Alright, y'all. But we're all going through shit, y'all. We're all going through fire. Fuck it, I'm gonna try to walk for at least 1 mile. And just think about the end of that book. Think about all the people you're gonna inspire and motivate when you get through this. All right, y'all. Oh yeah, by the way, next time you go to the gym, try the workout that I did. Just push towards failure. Push yourself to failure. Everything you do, just push to failure. Fucking crushes. All right, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. All right, real quick, I was gonna end the vlog, but I need to just show you guys what I'm cooking up over here. We got bell peppers, mushrooms, sausage. I fry rice and tomatoes. Then I'm whipping up some eggs.
With a little bit of dog.
A little bit of doggy.
Let's put him in there.
This is 5 eggs, plus all this. And bada bing, bada boom. And this is gonna be the post. This is gonna be the post meal, the post workout meal. And then I'm also gonna have dessert after this, which will be peanut butter on a piece of toast with banana. So now that is a high protein, kind of low carb. No, actually no, there's a good amount of carbs. But as long as it's around your workout, I feel like it's fine. Ooh, this is gonna be fire. All right, that is all. I just wanted to show you guys that. Say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye.